Oh god.
El cabeza de madre. That actually means mother head, but oh well. I don't know what brain is in Spanish. I'm gonna Google it. Google Translate.
You're actually gonna do that. So the next item we're gonna be getting is the plasma beam, which is the last beam upgrade we get, aside from the one at the very end, which I will leave as a mystery until we get
Donde
there.
está el baño? Here we go. Mother brain.
You're actually translating mother brain into...
Mother brain.
Oh my
From
god.
Spanish.
If you're wondering why that door's flashing, by the way, you meant to... This is the area of Maridia you were meant to go to first.
Cerebro Madre.
What is it? Cerebro Madre?
Cerebro Madre. Wait 1 minute, we'll get...
Cerebro Madre.
Hey, cerebro. It's got a bit of a lively voice, the Spanish Google Translate. Cerebro Madre.
You like your women lively, Tom.
And Spanish.
Oh, you're just disappointed half the girls in our school.
Half of them? There's like the other half aren't Spanish.
No, I'm talking about the half that like you.
No, nobody likes me.
Nobody likes
I don't
you.
even have
Nobody
any
likes
friend.
you. Shh. Hush. It's a very dark area, I just realised. I don't know, maybe the power's off. Do we need to kill another ghost?
Hola.
Alright, trying to go too crazy with that. Who knows? Judging how shocking YouTube is with its copyright, you'll probably get copyrighted for Google using the Google Translate thing. I'm failing with the space jump right now. The space jump's controls are kind of awkward in Super Metroid because of how floaty Samus is. It's kind of difficult to time it. Stop it now. It's kind of difficult to time when you actually have to press the button again. We're going to go into this room, and we're going to find these enemies. This is very clever, Tom, right? This is very... Right, basically, see these enemies? Oh, it takes so many shots to defeat them. This is essentially the hidden tutorials that are hidden around Metroid that teach you through the gameplay. If you've watched Sequelitis by a certain other YouTuber, you'll know what I'm on about. However, we got the plasma beam. Doesn't tell us what it does. We're going to find out for ourselves. Now, we can't kill those space pirates that we found hanging around, but now that we have the plasma beam, and we can't get out of the room until we kill all the enemies, we can kill the enemies with the plasma beam.
Hooray.
It's very, and the beam goes through enemies, so if you've got multiple enemies, then it's a breeze. Wait for that space pirate to come across to the side. You gonna come? You gonna come across? Oh, you're going to the side. That's it. Oh, god damn it. There you go, 2 in 1. A couple more up here, I think. I think he was the last. Yep. So now, we go through here. See these enemies?
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Wow.
So that's it. We now have, apart from the screw attack, we now have virtually every mandatory upgrade in the game. The only other upgrade we can get that really increases Samus's ability is the spring ball, which allows Samus... which allows for Samus to jump while in morph ball mode, which will later become a it'll later become a latent ability. And a little latent ability, a natural ability of Samus. But this is the way you're meant to go. Basically, when you first enter Maridia, this is the area you go to. You go to here, and you're meant to super missile here, and go down this incredibly long cavern. Whee!
Reminds me of Sandbox.
Blub. Yeah. Oh, and you're going down into the Colosseum.
Yeah.
No. Good point, actually. Didn't think of that. So now we're gonna head this way. It's the mini dragons again. They vow for their revenge after we killed their mother. By firing sea mines at us. Anyway, this is a little bit of clever puzzle. What you need to do is you need to grab onto this thing. So it does go, and then you need to then you need to try and space jump through it. It's kind of difficult, but there we go. Now, this part pisses me off for various reasons. At the top of this cavern, hide enemies that will wreck your shit if you try to space jump up it. Wow.
So does the wall jump become like redundant now?
At this point, we don't need the wall jump anymore because we have the space jump. We could still use the wall jump to do virtually the same amount.
Yeah, but there's no
we
point.
can still, but at this point,
It's more reliable to use the space jump.
it's more reliable and it's, well, as you put it so well yourself, it's redundant. Anyway, when we're out of this room, we don't want to kill this enemy. What we'll do is real quickly hit the power bomb. Come on. Oh, I missed it. Right. What you need to do here is, if you look on the map we've got in front of us, and for the viewers at home, basically, behind that wall that you saw it grapple onto, there is a huge vat of sand. There it is, look. And what this enemy will do is he'll very kindly clear it. Now, if I were you, I would equip the grapple beam at this point, because if you shoot him, you need to exit and do the entire thing over again. And if you get very far during this, then
Yeah,
that's going to be very, very annoying. I'm getting this upgrade for convenience's sake, and I always get it. What you're seeing now is pretty much my typical run-through of the game, pretty much. The run-through that I do every time I play it. As we said, if I particularly feel like it, I might do a 100% run for the Super Metroid's 20th anniversary. But I doubt it. And actually, in general, it will be Metroid's 30th anniversary, I think.
2016.
In 2016. Anyway, now that he's cleared the sand, we can kill him. There we go. Head through this door here, obviously. Head to the mothball. Go left, because if you go right, you're just going to look like an idiot. You're starting up in that dead end. Up here. Shoot the Chozo statue you've been doing all game. Spring ball. Just me, does that sound like a toy?
Yeah.
Spring ball.
It's not something you use.
Hey kids, do you like springs and balls? Get the new spring ball. Oh, that would be a weird commercial saying, kids, do you like balls? Then come to my house. Oh dear. Whoop. So he's also immune to the speed booster. What do you know? Anyway, you also do want, when you're coming through this for the first time, you want to be very careful about where you drop down onto here, because if you drop down there, you go to the floor.
Oh,
But we've already got the upgrade, so that is not a problem. Pab on this, I think. Right, now we are doing some strict item pickup in Maridia, or we can just move on with the game. What do you think we should do, Tom? I will leave this in your hands.
Let's move on.
Should we just move on?
Let's move on. The people want to see action.
You want to see the action? Okay, we're going to be missing 2 upgrades. Okay. Well, quite a few upgrades, actually. Wow.
Who cares?
Quite a lot. Oh, well. Well, people who want to see 100% run. Wait till next year.
Well,
if I feel up to it.
People who want to see a 100% run need to realise that that is not fun.
It is fun, but I've just never done it before. It's probably fun. I don't know. But yeah, this is the way you're meant to come through when you first enter Maridia. You're meant to come down that big vertical shaft and head left. And just keep going left, and eventually you'll end up where that tube is, which you can bomb out then if you want, I guess. Fine, then we won't bother getting those upgrades then. There's another broken tube here as well. Head down through here. I think there's energy recharge station that way. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. There's an energy recharge station this way, so we'll head this way. Oh, it's a map room. Oh, fair enough. Thought it was a recharge station. So, all those areas you see there, we're not going to be going back to. Everywhere where you see a dot represents an upgrade. I should have gone through that earlier, but oh well. We're not doing that because I want to get on with the game at this point. And I'm sure you guys do as well, because I've been wasting a lot of time here, folks. So,
Let's go.
let's get on with it.
We're heading to Ridley.
We are now heading to Ridley. I may or may not need to go back to my ship just to make sure I have the appropriate amount of health and missiles, because there are no super missile recharge stations. It's a good job I've got one left as well. Better not mess this up, because this can be really picky. Jesus. I had a panic attack then. I guess I could farm these enemies for them. but that'll take a while. Anyway, we need to go back to the far end of Brinstar now because we need to get to the lower areas of Norfair. So I can get rid of this map now.
Is Ridley like the second biggest boss?
You what?
Is Ridley like
Ridley
second?
is, well, Samus's nemesis pretty much.
Yeah.
I guess you could say that he has more relevance.
How did Ridley survive?
I have no idea. No, what I think is, there are like various things, but I found this somewhere. Basically, in the first game, that was the original Ridley, okay?
Yeah.
But DNA was taken from him, and he had a clone made for him.
Yeah.
And in the Prime series, which comes after Metroid 1, Meta Ridley is basically the original Ridley with robotic enhancements.
Yeah.
And he gets killed. The clone of Ridley is what we're fighting here.
Oh.
The Ridley we fight in Other M is a evolution of Ridley. Basically what they did is on the bottle ship they had a creature that would eventually evolve into Ridley. And what we fight in Metroid Fusion, which is the last in the canonical series, is an X-Parasite clone of him. Like the X-Parasite had the ability to take and mimic a enemy's powers and knowledge. So basically, I'm gonna thank Brain Scratch for putting this in very good words. But what we fight in Metroid Fusion is a parasitic recreation of a corpse of a clone of the original Ridley.
Makes sense.
This room again. I'm just gonna space jump through it. Yeah, room. How do you like that? Yeah.
Stupid Venusaur.
The Venusaur.
Pikachu.
Do you reckon we're ever gonna let's play Pokemon game?
I am. They were the greatest games ever created.
What should we do? The only game I know very well is Leaf Green.
I know Silver really well. Leaf Green, Fire Red, Ruby, Emerald, Pearl.
Just naming them all.
Blue.
If we're gonna do blue,
Yeah, I suppose that like Leaf Green and Fire Red are kind of the same thing. They've just got different legendaries.
Yeah, they're just remakes.
They were both released at the same time.
Fire Red and Leaf Green,
Yeah.
And so we're Red and Blue.
Ruby and Sapphire.
And Emerald, I've got Emerald over there.
And Pearl and... Is Emerald the one with the big giant dog thing? It looks like a dog. It's
Emerald
on 4 legs.
is the one with Rayquaza.
Oh,
snake
yeah, that's the green. I'm thinking of... What am I thinking of? Diamond. Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emerald.
Yes,
Pokemon was
yes.
1994, wasn't it? The first one.
Pokemon was 1998 or 7, depending on whether you're going Japanese or
Yeah, it was 97, I think.
Western.
Well,
97.
yeah.
I think the anime was 97 as well, or 96. I can't remember. I know the games came
I
first,
actually
but
like the
that's-
anime. That's probably the only anime I've ever seen.
I like the anime. I won't bother. Right. You may remember we went through that cavern earlier that was up here. We're not going to bother going through that now. However, I am going to go out of my way just now to get a power bomb expansion, just because I've never got it before and I feel like getting it. So we might as well go get it. So we're going to charge up speed boost to here. Oh, I knocked myself out the spin jump. I will now, Tom. What do it? Shall I have space jump up to it, or shall I shine spark horizontally?
The second one.
Oh, for God's sake! It is very difficult to do a horizontal shine spark. I'm not horizontal. I mean diagonal shine spark. I've never done one before, actually. Let's see if I can. Nope, that's vertical. Well, I guess it's in a better position to get it, so I'm gonna be very careful about this. Let's go as far as I get. We should be fine. Oh, I just made that. I don't even know if I did, actually. No, I just quite didn't make it. It's up here. There we go. I love this theme. Criteria Overworld theme.
Yeah.
It's nice. Acid. Yeah, nothing protects you overall from acid, but you can be protected from...
It looks
can
very
be
similar to the lava.
Well, if you look at this, it's a lot more yellow.
Yeah, I suppose.
And also the lava's a lot more bubbly. else you can walk through lava with no harm. So that's all we came up here for, is for power bank expansion. I never got that one before, because I mean, there's two ways you can get it. You can either sequence break at the beginning of the game and bomb jump up to it, but whee! Right, back to business.